What's good? What's good? It's the big homie himself, but what do I know? Boxing back at y'all with another one, man. So check this out, man. It's been announced Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Connor Benn. Let me go ahead and just say this is boxing at its business at its best. So this is the business of boxing at its best, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. For one, first and foremost, bro. For y'all that don't follow boxing, so Chris Eubanks is the son or Chris Eubanks Jr. is the son of Chris Eubanks Sr., who is a well-known Hall of Fame boxer from the UK. Connor Benn is the son of Nigel Benn, who is a well-known boxer. These guys fought like in the 90s and stuff like that. And so their fathers actually fought each other, and their fathers were big rivals. Chris Eubanks Sr. and Nigel Benn were big rivals. They, I want to say Chris Eubanks Sr. stopped Nigel Benn, and then the second fight they fought to a draw. They've been on like these little like game shows together, and they were finna fight on the game shows, bro. And they've been on like talk shows together. Like they are bitter rivals. Chris Eubanks Sr. and Nigel Benn are bitter rivals. So I'm gonna tell you why this is boxing business. This is the business of boxing at its best. Chris Eubanks Jr. and obviously the son of Chris Eubanks Sr. and and Connor Benn, the son of Nigel Benn. Both of these guys are boxers. Now here's the thing though, Connor Benn is a welterweight. Chris Eubanks Jr. is a middleweight. Now I saw Chris Eubanks Jr. calling out Connor Benn, and it was another welterweight. I think it was Kell Brook. It was Kell Brook. Yep, it was Kell Brook. He called out Connor Benn and he called out Kell Brook. And I'm sitting here, and it kind of irritated me because I'm like, bro, Chris, why don't you? If you he did compete at 168 for a minute, but like if you're not gonna fight anybody in your weight class, move up. Why are you calling out these welterweights? I didn't think that they were even gonna consider taking a fight with I keep saying Nigel, Connor Benn and Chris Eubanks Jr. But then next thing you know, like I started hearing talks about them, and I stated it's boxing it's the business of boxing at its best. This fight is going to do great numbers in the UK just based off of the fact that their fathers did not like each other, and now these two are about to fight. They finna do some great numbers, bro. You crazy. Like I can't even be mad at who is this? Is it Matchroom? Yeah. I can't even be mad at Eddie Hearn for making this fight. This is a genius move if you ask me, bro. It sucks because it's like, and it is at a catch weight. I think it's at a catch weight of 155. I think so. But I can't be mad at it though, bro. I mean, I would rather see Chris Eubanks fight some actual middleweights. I know at one point he was supposed to fight Triple G, but Triple G now, as much criticism I give Triple G, I definitely believe Triple G when they say that Chris Eubanks Sr. is difficult to work with, and because I definitely could believe that. So I don't blame Triple G for that fight not happening. However, I just I would rather see Chris Eubanks Jr. against some top welterweights. I know he was with the PBC at one point. I would love to see him versus Charlo. I know Andre called him out. But still, bro, I can't. If you understand the business, bro, like I cannot be mad at this fight, bro. And I'm actually interested in it, and yes, I am gonna watch it, bro. Because it's just you have everything built in for this fight to be a success. These two fathers were bitter rivals. They didn't like each other for anything, and now their sons are gonna box. It's just a good it's just a good built-in story. It has success written all over it. Now, who would I pick to win? I ain't gonna stop. I want Nigel to win. I keep saying Nigel. I want Connor Benn to win. I don't really care for neither one of the fighters, but I don't like how Chris Eubanks Jr. is looking to fight these welterweights, man. When I would like to see him against Demetrius Andrade, man. Like both of y'all are signed with DAZN, make that fight, or both of y'all are working with DAZN at least, make that fight, But it is what it is, man. Like I just I don't know. I don't know, man. I kind of want Connor Benn to win, but I think Chris Eubanks might get it just because he's the more bigger fighter. And there's a saying that not saying that Connor Benn is great, because Connor Benn has not proved himself, and that's another reason why I kind of didn't want this fight. I don't mind a fighter moving up in weight when they've proven themselves at the weight that they are, but Connor Benn has not proven himself at welterweight. I mean, I'm just now hearing him call out Jerron Boots Ennis. For a while, I didn't even think he wanted that fight. So, I'm not too much of a fan of a fighter moving up, because I feel like you've not completed your work, and then who knows what you'll be like trying to move back down to welterweight. And worst case scenario, you get knocked out cold, then move back down to welterweight, and you're possibly never the same fighting these bigger guys. So I mean, like if Errol Spence was to move up after the Terrence Crawford fight, that's acceptable. I completely understand that. And so is Terrence Crawford. If he was to move up after the Errol Spence fight, that's completely understandable. But guys like Jerron Boots Ennis, guys like Virgil Ortiz, guys like Connor Benn, I mean, it's still work for them to do at the weight that they are. Like I said, I just, worst case scenario, you move up and you get knocked out, and then you got to drop back down and wait, and you're never the same. So, I like for him. I definitely would like for him to at least make some noise in the weight class that he's in, or make complete something. Do something at the weight class that he's in before moving up. But again, I mean, I'm pretty sure the money that was offered to him for this fight, he just could not turn it down, and I can't blame him on that. It just would be crazy if the Eubanks get another victory over the Benns, right? But nevertheless, man, I'm still gonna root for Connor Benn in this fight. I don't think, actually, it was crazy is I think that Chris Eubanks spoke on meeting Connor Benn. And I think he said his brother didn't like his attitude or something like that. Like Connor Benn was kind of like, kind of shrugged Chris Eubanks off, like he didn't really care to speak to dude, or maybe not Chris Eubanks, but his brother or something like that. So I think there's a little bit built-in beef, quote unquote. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you think is gonna win? Go look up the history of the two's father. Let me know what you think. But what do I know?